Hi, this is Carl, and this is another SOP video for managed service providers. Today I want to talk specifically to the service managers out there, and I want to talk about WIP, work in progress. And the reason I want to talk to the service managers is because I have a message for you that you need to internalize, believe, fall in love with, and then it can change your life and it can change all of your technicians' life. So my brother Manuel always talks about this book by Dominica DeGrandis, and it's called Making Work Visible. And one of the first chapters she has is about WIP, work in progress. She's got a great example of work in progress. Think about a freeway and cars getting onto the freeway and cars getting off of the freeway. Now think about that as an analogy to your service board. If you have too many cars getting on the freeway and not enough cars getting off the freeway, what happens? Everything goes slower. So the way that you reduce the amount of work in progress is you have to have processes and procedures. Later in the day, things start to thin out. More work is getting done, more cars are leaving the freeway than coming on. It doesn't mean you're sitting around doing nothing. You still get to drive. In fact, now you get to drive faster than you were when it was all clogged up. Now, don't think of this in terms of the number of tickets in your system. That is misleading. The number of tickets in your system is not work in progress. The work in progress is the number of tickets that you have that people say they are working on right now. And here's the deal. I have always said that you can only have as many tickets in progress as you have live human beings working on your team. So if you have somebody who's got, say, 3 tickets that they say are in progress, in fact, what they're doing is trying to figure out how to balance their time between these 3 things, and they're not doing any of them very well. If you've got 6 technicians, you should have no more than 6 tickets in progress at any given time. Now, if you put something on hold, you got to come back to it. That takes up some brain space, right? If you've got tickets where you say, well, we've got 14 tickets where we're waiting on results, or we're waiting on vendors, or we're waiting for something else, those things take up some of your mental energy. Somebody has to be worrying about those things. So don't let people work on 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tickets at a time. They can work on 1 ticket at a time. Reduce the work in progress. Everything gets done much more quickly. I used to have a technician who was always freaked out about all the tickets in the system. And I used to tell him, Dan, like, why do you care how many tickets are in the system? You only have to work on 1 ticket at a time. So make that your priority. Only focus on the 1 thing in front of you, and then make that happen as well as you can. And what you're going to see is everything just flows. Now, some of you know about my absolutely unbreakable rules of service delivery. One of them is slow down, get more done. And this is a perfect example of that. Try to work on fewer things, and what's going to happen is each one of them will get done at higher quality and much faster, and at the end of the week, you will have finished more good, high-quality jobs than if you had tried to do everything at once. It is a normal human frailty that we try to bunch too much stuff together. So stop it. Reduce work in progress. And if you've got a minute, I recommend that you go get this book and give it a look. For Small Biz Thoughts, this is Carl Polachek, wishing you the best of luck in your managed service business. Like it if you like it, share it with your friends, and absolutely subscribe to the channel.